Tushan, you're still in yesterday's clothes. You didn't go home? Hey, you okay? You were so happy yesterday. Is this about York?
We broke up.
Oh. Well, I'm here if you need to talk.
Thanks.
You better go home and rest. Freshen up a bit before you start scaring the patients.
You look like you have something to say.
Ibu, I was thinking of furthering my studies.
I suppose now that your abang is finally taking over the restaurant, I don't see why not.
So, you're agreeable?
There's no harm, I guess.
Great. I was thinking of doing this bridging course for game design.
Bridging course? You should get a proper degree, something related to what you studied in poly.
Gaming is huge now. And it's a very popular course in a very good uni.
Which uni is this?
It's in Australia.
What? Australia is so far away. Studying overseas is expensive. It's not safe for a girl to go there alone.
It's only for a year, Ibu.
Why the sudden interest in furthering your study in Australia?
I've been thinking about it for a while.
Hold on. Is this the first time you are telling me about this? I didn't forget, right?
Relax, Ibu. This is the first time I'm mentioning it to you. You know, this is why I never brought it up. Because I knew you'd never let me out the house, much less leave the country to study.
Ewo, you should cut Zara some slack.
She was the one who volunteered to run the restaurant. Nobody forced her.
She did it because you needed help. She's still so young, her whole life ahead of her. Let her pursue her dreams.
She just wants to play games.
Anyway, I'm already running the restaurant. So if Zara really wants to take the course, I'm sure we can work out a way where she can study what she likes and help out at the same time.
Okay. You're such a thoughtful son and brother.
Spacious yet intimate. What is Emily talking about? Spacious is spacious. How to be intimate? Your lady shouldn't stay home and be a tai-tai. Don't know anything about construction and design. Don't kacau.
Lay off her, okay? She doesn't look good. Must be because of a pregnancy.
What pregnancy? Sekali she already abort the very...
I'll meet her later to clarify what is spacious yet intimate.
That's not the only thing you need to clarify, okay?
What else is there?
You know, I know. No need to say one.
Yes, 11 a.m. is perfect. Thanks, Dr. Boda. I'll see you then.
Emily, why were you talking to the doctor? Is everything okay?
It's something very minor.
There are really good doctors at GFBH. Let me get Dr. Tan to recommend...
I know the doctors will keep patient-doctor confidentiality, but you know how gossip has a way of spreading. James is a CEO. I don't want things to be awkward for him. I better start making my way there.
You take care, Emily. Call me if you need anything, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
We're looking into the paperwork right now, and we have sent someone to scout for the right office space.
You need to work faster.
What sort of timeline are you looking at? 6 months?
1 month. I want the Myanmar head office up and running in 1 month.
But James, there are all sorts of rules and regulations that we need to resolve first. I don't see how that's possible.
Make it happen. And if you pull it off, you might just be coming along with me as part of the core team.
Matthew, your usual?
Yes, Auntie Maywan. Thank you. Hey,
Uncle Stephen.
Just call me Stephen.
Cannot. How can I call Ella's mum auntie and you Stephen?
Whatever.
Be careful, ah. I just make a new batch. It's hot, ah.
Thank you, Auntie Mewan. So, how's Ella? You must be so relieved now that she's finally back. Especially you, Uncle.
Hmm? Oh, of course, of course.
Actually, you spent quite a bit of time in Thailand, right? When you were on the run?
I think you have to watch your choice of words. How can I be on the run when I was never a fugitive? The police didn't even have any evidence.
Funny thing about evidence, sometimes it just takes a bit more time before you find it. But nobody gets away scot-free forever if they're guilty.
Okay. Enjoy the Got to run.
Jessica, why are you looking for Dr. Boulder? Is there something you're not telling me?
What? What do you mean? Of course I tell you everything.
You're not pregnant, are you? What am I saying? You're way past the age.
Richard, what does this Dr. Boulder specialize in anyway?
She's the go-to doctor for hush-hush abortions for the rich and famous.
I'll send you the picture of the costume. We didn't buy it at the time because Nina wanted to check out the other shops as well. But that one is the best.
So what's the size?
Get the medium, but keep the receipt just in case we have to change it later.
Okay, I gotta go. Don't forget to send me the picture, okay? Bye.
James was happy with what we put together for the Myanmar head office proposal. But timeline is super tight. He wants it done in a month.
Well, you know the drill. What James wants, James gets.
If that's what it takes to be part of Team Myanmar, I'm gonna make it happen.
Better get cracking then. Hi, Emily.
Hey, Ananya. Are you free for lunch today?
Actually...
You have to eat, don't you? Please?
Okay, sure. A quick one.
That's it? You giving up your dream?
Can't just up and go. I need my Ibu's blessing. Besides, the fees are so expensive, I'll still need her help financially.
Why don't I loan you some of what you need? Whatever that the study loan doesn't cover.
No, I can't let you do that.
Why not? It's just a loan. You still have to pay me back. Just don't reject me yet. Think about it.
Adulting is so hard.
Chin up. If you can run a restaurant at 19, you can deal with anything life throws at you.
Maybe I should just go next year instead. There's no hurry, right?
Well, your mom's condition is likely to worsen. Might be even harder for you to go then.
Now you look more like a doctor. Managed to get some rest?
I need to review Mr. Chan's file.
Here. Dr. Shen. Your coffee.
Oh, thanks.
What's up with him?
He and Ayub broke up.
Oh. Nothing good comes up with mixing with those people.
What people? Ayub?
He forgot. Ayub's the Shelley, and the daughter of Derek and Jessica Shelley some more. Did you collect Mrs. Govin's urine sample results?
I was just on my way there.
Shen. I can't talk to you. Not right now. Stop telling me that there's nothing between you and you. It's getting harder and harder to believe you.
Okay, come on, lunch. I'm buying. It's a rare treat. Going once, going twice.
I don't feel like eating.
Poor Yoxie. You think breaking up with Shen was a bad idea?
Here, I know it's for the better. Here, different story.
I know it doesn't feel like it's going to get any better, but it will.
Really?
Yeah, time heals all wounds. And some booze helps too. Come.
The pasta was amazing, wasn't it?
Yes, delicious.
The champagne was even better.
I didn't take you for a drinker.
I'm not usually. Just felt like it today. Thanks for meeting me for lunch, Ananya. I really needed to get out of the office.
Are you okay?
Everything is perfect. But that could just be the champagne talking.
You drank? How can you drink?
Why can't she drink? What's it to you?
She shouldn't be drinking during office hours because I need to ask her about the VVIP wing.
Ananya, why don't you head back to the office first? Let me settle this with him.
How much do you drink? No leftover apart from me, is it?
So what if I had a little champagne?
Did you really get rid of the baby?
So what if I did? So what if I didn't? It's none of your concern.
How? What happened? What do you say to upset her?
Nothing, Ma. Just work. 大小姐 just insists on having a way. Doesn't care about anyone else.
You look like you could use some company.
What's this I hear about our Myanmar head office? I just saw the strategic department all in a tizzy over it.
We're setting up an office there. I'll be relocating there with a small team.
Out of the blue. Why?
It's not out of the blue. Myanmar is an emerging economy with tremendous potential. I've been thinking about this for a while now.
A while, huh? When were you planning to tell me this? Who's going to run things over here?
Louis can step up. And I've already put Emily in charge of the VVIP wing. She's doing an excellent job, thanks to your recommendation.
Looks like you have everything worked out. I assume the small team you're bringing with you to Myanmar is the strategic planning team, inclusive of Ananya?
Naturally.
So you and Shen, it's really over. You sure about that?
I thought about it for so long. I really can't accept that he cannot be honest with me. Growing up, my pa was always lying to my ma. They were always quarreling, and then my pa disappeared. We never knew whether he was dead or alive. I don't want to be in this kind of relationship. I'm worried for Shen. You're his good friend. Can you be there for him, make sure he's okay?
You know I'll do anything for you, Yo. But not this. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I don't want you to be with Shen. I want you for myself.
So, Lo Ah-hock is the father of your child? He's the one you... that night? And did you really abort your baby?
No, I couldn't go through with it.
But you let Hawk think you did.
I will have to. I can't do this to James. The only option is to go through with the abortion. Auntie Jessica, promise you'll keep this to yourself.
My lips are sealed. But this is a big decision. Take your time. Think things through carefully. This baby is a part of you.
You left the tap running. Huh? You left the tap running. Not again. I can't even remember to do such a simple thing. I didn't want to tell you. You told me to remind you if you forgot something. This stupid illness is... Of all things, why me? Why do I have to get it? Ma'am, you're still a very strong woman. You raised up 3 children all by yourself and even managed to build a restaurant business. So? Sooner or later, the restaurant won't be mine. And Zara even wants to leave me and go to Australia. Ma'am, you still have Sir Zarin, Sir Zarif. Everything will be okay, yeah? Treasure all of this time that you have. You sound like Diana. If she knew of this, what do you think she would say, ma'am?
So, Emily is pregnant, and James is not the father.
Emily told me herself. She swore me to secrecy. So, how do we make use of this?
Well, when James finds out, he'll divorce Emily, and Charles is gonna get so mad, he'll destroy Shelley Holdings. That's what you want, right?
Then I'll lose everything.
You still have me.
We can't let Shelley Holdings be destroyed. Not yet. We need to keep James and Emily married for now.
How are you gonna stop Emily from aborting the baby?
By making use of Eunice. Eunice will never let her abort the baby. Then Eunice will force James to play along and acknowledge the baby as his.
So, another fake Shelley.
Derek would hate that. Then James will fall out of favor with Derek, possibly paving the way for Yoke to become the future CEO of Shelley Holdings.
Yoke, future CEO. Are you serious? How long more would that take?
Richard, she is my daughter. I want the best for her. The best for her is the best for me, which means the best for us, don't you think?
You think this is very funny?
It's hilarious.
If you want to get involved with this business, you better be more serious. We're talking about human lives here. People can die if we screw up. And if we get caught, we'll lose everything. Money, power, freedom.
You don't have to worry. I'll be very careful.
If the ex-policeman going around asking questions, you better be extra careful.
Matthew?
Yeah. That guy is all out to get Richard and me. I don't understand. How can what we are doing be a crime? The patient needs an organ to survive. And the donor needs money. Otherwise, he and his family will starve to death. We are helping to save lives. Right?
Eunice.
Hi, Jessica.
Here to see Derek.
Oh, here to discuss business.
Well, make yourself at home.
Well, this was once my home. Derek, this Myanmar office is out of the blue. I'm sure it's James's ploy to run off into the sunset with Ananya. You have to stop him.
I already forced the boy to marry Emily. What else do you want me to do?
Your son is cheating on his wife and you're condoning it?
I'm sure he's not.
Well, I think the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I'm tired. Good night.
Eunice, I couldn't help overhearing about James. So you think he's building a love nest with Ananya in Myanmar?
Hey. You want to grab something to eat?
Sorry, I gotta run. Play rehearsals. Nina and Nathan's play.
What's the play about?
Some prince who gets separated from the princess that he loves after an evil witch casts a spell on them. This is my favorite part. Farewell, my fair prince, till we meet again in some faraway land.
Farewell, my princess with the luscious locks. May you not kiss a frog on the voyage to the Far East.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta run. I gotta pick up their costumes before the store closes. See ya.
Derek did the same thing for me when we were married. Cheated on me with Celia when he hired her to renovate his offices in Indonesia. I will not stand for James to follow his father's footsteps. This must be James's petty revenge because we forced him to marry Emily.
Well, I'm afraid he's not just taking it out on you. Poor Emily herself has been bearing the brunt of his anger as well.
What?
Eunice, I don't know if this is the right time to tell you this, but Emily is pregnant.
What? I'm going to be a grandmother?
Yes, but since James is treating Emily so badly, she wants to abort the baby and file for a divorce.
What? Abortion? That's out of the question. I forbid it. I'm going to call her and stop her.
Hold your horses. I have a better plan.
Did something happen?
The doctor said Khalid has hypertonia.
What's that?
He has low muscle tone. He can't control his muscles well. He'll need therapy.
Oh no, how could that happen?
It's all my fault.
Parents always blame themselves, but I'm sure there's nothing you could have done to prevent it. I think Khalid is very lucky to have you as his papa. You will help him get better, and he will get better. I'm sure of it.